These rap cats are soft like R&B singers. It's 4 eyes, I work for wings and chicken fingers. I rep Smoke Park so Chi-Town could get seen. I'm a dirty bird now, so I keep shit clean. I rip mean face niggas one by one or two by two, cause I take them however they come. Instead of a gun, I pull out a stick from woodworking. The black hacksaw Jim Duggan, I stay lurking.
Fuego, 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 fuego.
Welcome back to His Ear for Music, where the culture talks and the vision behind it gets heard. I'm your host, JC Kidd, and that's my co-host,
Big Age.
What's good, my guy?
Hey, man, same old, bro.
Hey, check. This is one of the ones who we have in the building today. Is somebody that really put the time in. Came up through Atlanta, was part of that Ludacris era, been in real rooms, on real records, and stayed consistent through it all. Not just an artist either. He's an MC that really understands the craft and the culture behind it. We got 4 Eyes in the building.
Wagwan.
Yo. What's happening, man?
Hey, man, I ain't even going to play with it. We're going to start the show with a hot 16. I need a hot 16.
Hey, all praise to the Most High. I'm gonna give the most recognizable 16 that I know of off the rip.
Let's do it.
Yo.
Let's see. These rap cats are soft like R&B singers. It's 4 eyes, I work for wings and chicken fingers. I rep Smoke Park so Chi-Town could get seen. I'm a dirty bird now, so I keep shit clean. I rip mean face niggas one by one or two by two, cause I take them however they come. Instead of a gun, I pull out a stick from woodworking. The black hacksaw Jim Duggan, I stay lurking, creeping in the shadows, the nightshade. You want the tail in the back or a light fade, cause Tony Scissorhands is the barber, the butcher. I kill you, smoke a blunt and forget where I put you. I'm super fly like Snooker. I smack hoes. The black rose with the duds and the tack flows. I rock Shaq clothes when I ultra beast. Power up, get big is disturbing the peace.
That shit was fire, bro.
Classic 16.
That's what I'm talking about. That's how we do it on His Ear for Music, man. Like, you've been in this a long time. What's the mentality that keeps you consistent through the different eras and that hunger, like just now? What is that?
It's really just a love, man. I love hip hop. It's been a part of my life. It's been the most enjoyable part of my life for as long as I can remember. I mean, without sugarcoating it, and just to always represent and give back what I was given is always the key. So that's always the main thing. Is just shine that light.
Right.
That's dope. Like, was there ever a point where you had to like relock in mentally to keep going?
I mean, I would say yeah, but it's almost it's like this or die. So where there's really no alternative or no option. It's like hip hop is that much a part of my existence, my life, my breathing. To where, like even locking in, it's just necessary that you always want to be better than you was yesterday. And if you learn a little bit more, then you can apply that knowledge to do a little bit better. So that's the main part of locking in, is realizing that it's always something more I can learn every day to get better.
So like, what do you do to stay sharp? Do you listen to music?
Oh, yeah.
Like, what's the process look like in, like, you keeping your penmanship, like, up to date? Like, because, it's a lot of, it's a young man's game at the end of the day. So, like.
Well, man, oddly enough, being studious, almost taking it like Kobe would take the craft, how important is your work ethic or practice after practice.
Right.
So then just always absorbing, looking at everything like a song, always looking for ideas or concepts, knowing that they're going to come, not just when you're sitting down writing, but when I'm out interacting, socializing, having fun, kicking it, fucking, a good idea might just pop up.
Right.
So
do you listen to any of the new stuff out to, gain inspiration and kind of see where, music is at, like the state of, hip hop, rap? Is there any new artists that you, fucking with?
I mean, social media is great for that because you always get snippets of things that make you or give you the opportunity to go delve deeper. So like I just heard a new Simba record
Right.
with young Chris that he was playing on the Company Man show.
Oh, word.
Okay.
And I mean, the beat was fire. Simba snap, young Chris snap.
Yeah.
So then, and I always like Simba's dope.
Right.
But then, and he's a type of artist that would, help me get my pen up.
Right.
But
right.
then even when you say new, like there are artists that I may have got on later in the game,
Right.
Because everybody say, well, Big Daddy Kane, Nas, and bunch, but like, what about a Daylight? Like,
Right.
when Daylight came on, well, as far as me, when I got exposed to Daylight, he encouraged me to step my pen game up. So
Right,
I look
right.
at him not as a new cat, but as far as new as an influence for me to encourage me to just be doper.
Got you.
Hey, so for us, take us back. Like, how did you even connect with Ludacris?
I grew up with Ludacris. We played Little League baseball together on the west side of Chicago in Oak Park in
That's
fifth
crazy.
grade.
So y'all was sandbox.
Sandbox.
Wow.
Man, wow.
Elementary school, junior high, high school. Then he moved away.
Were y'all already rapping then?
We started rapping our freshman year in high school.
Okay. Okay.
Before then, everything was, house party, kid and play,
Right.
dancing. Everything was, especially in Chicago, house music.
Who was y'all listening to?
I mean, Black Sheep.
Black Sheep?
Yeah.
Shout out to
I
Black
mean,
Sheep.
and then once again, Crisscross don't get the credit that they deserve.
They really don't, bro.
Kid and Play
Nobody
don't
knows.
get the credit they
Yeah,
deserve.
bro, you're right. That's crazy.
DJ
you mentioned
Jazzy
Chris
Jeff
Cross.
and the Fresh Prince don't get the credit they deserve. MC Hammer
Jazzy
don't
Jeff's
get
a
the credit
fire
they
ass
deserve.
producer too. A lot of
Yeah.
people don't know that.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that.
First show I ever went to was like one of them Budweiser Superfest, and DJ Jazzy Jeff he cut up I Want to Rock Right Now in a way that was just he's forever my number one DJ because
Oh, man,
of that
he's- yes.
performance. And that was 92.
What? Come on, rock
92,
the
that's
beat.
crazy.
Man, he's super cold.
Rock the beat.
Yeah, that's wild.
Jazzy Jeff is a beast.
How many records were you a part of while you were with DTP? Like I know Mouthing Off for sure. Like that shit's hard as fuck.
So Mouthing Off was on Incognegro.
Yeah, that first album, yeah.
And then once, Def Jam bought the album when they signed the deal, the song fortunately did not get cut. That was my first major exposure, music industry wise. Then I got to be on the second album, Word of Mouth,
Word of Mouth,
title
right.
track, which is a follow-up beatbox to the first album. And then there's a song called Freaky Things, produced by Bangladesh, featuring Twista and Jagged Edge.
Okay.
nice.
Shout out to my guy Bangladesh.
Absolutely,
yeah,
absolutely.
Yes.
I did some spoken word at the end of that record.
Okay.
So,
Oh, nice.
so I'm on 2 records on the second album. And then I did some ghost writing for Red Light District. I co-wrote one of the hooks on the project. And then I just did like some talking on some skits on like Release Therapy.
I forgot about Red Light District,
Red
bro.
Light District,
That's
yeah.
one that doesn't
Yeah.
really get because Chicken and what was it? Chicken and
Chicken and Beer, the
Chicken
third
and Beer,
one.
yeah,
And
yeah.
then Red
That's
Light
probably my
District.
favorite one. But that first album was hard too. I remember buying it at the mall,
Yeah,
like
man.
from somebody. It was like a mixtape before anybody even like really like knew.
The CD.
So crazy that it caught because remember they put that out and then they re-released it. It was the same album,
Yep.
but it just I think it had a few extra songs on it. But yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
That's dope.
they got to put the Throw Them Bows on there.
Throw them bows,
Throw Them
damn,
Bows.
bro. Oh
And
my
then,
god, about that
yeah.
shit, South Lake,
That's
South
still-
Lake Mall,
yeah,
bro.
Yeah, that's a classic.
It's crazy.
So for I want to ask you this because I remember seeing your stickers everywhere.
Yeah, man.
I'm talking about at the liquor store, at the on the highway,
Yeah.
at Chick-fil-A, at
Yep.
Burger King, I mean McDonald's, I mean at the convenience store. Like, what made you go that hard with that marketing strategy, and did you even know or realize how effective it was going to be at that time?
Yes and no. When I first moved to Atlanta, there was these red and white Echo stickers that I saw everywhere. They was all in there.
I remember seeing them. I remember seeing them.
everywhere.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I fast forward, I got my budget with my investors.
Okay.
And I got DJ Scorpio on my team. He's part of the world famous Super Friends DJ crew.
Okay.
And he worked for Crunk Energy Drink at the time.
Gotcha.
So
I forgot about the Crunk Energy drink,
man,
Yeah.
boy, oh boy.
Was it Crunk Juice?
Yep, Crunk Juice.
Crunk Juice, right?
It was Crunk Energy Drink, but
Crunk Energy.
ultimately it was, Crunk
Yeah,
Juice.
yeah,
was
yeah.
it.
Yep.
But DJ Scorpio was the one who ultimately did the red and white Echo stickers. So at the time when we were talking about a sticker campaign, I told him, I was like, hey man, whatever we do, it need to be like how them red and white Echo stickers was. And he was like, oh, well, what do you know, nigga? I did them shits. So then we just kind of mimicked the red and white Echo stickers because the 4i sticker is red with 4 eyes written in white.
Right.
And it's a little smaller, I think. But nonetheless, we still got like 20,000 of them.
Right.
And then we just like went ham. Like we only went out like a couple nights a month. Shit. And then we had to stop because we started getting citations.
That's what I was about to ask you. What the police?
Yeah, we was getting fined like a motherfucker.
I mean, look, Adrian. Listen, Age. They were everywhere.
Really?
I'm talking like you couldn't
crazy.
miss them.
Just crazy.
About, like I was like, man, that's genius. You know
right.
what I'm saying? So,
Do you think that kind of grassroots marketing still works today, or is it just changed too much with social media and just AI and technology, in general, as far as marketing goes?
The combination of the two is always going to be the sweet spot in reality. Instead of, you can't just do old school grassroots anymore. Mm-hmm. And then even if you're just doing, digital social media, you're going to have the impact that you get. But when you can combine the two and that presence is there to where whatever logo or image that folks have been seeing on social media, they can see it in the streets now, or vice versa. When they see it in the streets, they now see it in either ad or somebody else.
It still works too, because my partner DJs, and he was doing this little art festival in Atlanta, and he put his little thing out there and just DJing, and just off of just being out there one full day, he got like 200 followers. Like no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I feel like it still works. Like you said, you gotta still mix the two. You can't do one without the other. Well, I guess you can. I don't know. It's crazy.
You
crazy
can
right
do
now.
anything you want in this world. It's just in the realm of perfecting something or honing it, like polishing it to it's just, as a Virgo, I'm always going to speak in perfection terms.
Right.
And in the realm of polishing it to be perfect, you can always add something to the mix to get it to be better. But, if you just want to use one of your legs and you get around fine, that's cool.
Right.
So you've always been more than just a rapper, writer, creator, personality. What part of your creativity do you feel like people overlook the most?
Oh, shit. See, it's wild because I don't like to speak in the terms of what I'm missing on somebody else's behalf. If I'm missing anything or I'm being overlooked, it's because of something I'm not doing.
Okay.
It's because I'm not outside enough, like New Face, or because I'm not consistently dropping some music, like just anybody. But in order to really get to where I want to be, I can't blame nobody else or look outside of myself for something to have not gotten me where I'm supposed to be.
You still fuck with spoken word? You still do like spoken word music?
I mean, spoken word to me,
you get a Grammy doing that. That's how I'm Grammy nominated. Spoken word, like, hey, like I'm telling you, it's wide open. You get a Grammy like that.
And I don't. No, I have not. I started doing poetry and creative writing, and then that evolved into my rapping. But to go back to just you not having a beat, that's just where I
think spoken word does have music though, doesn't it? And
yeah,
but just kind of talking over the beat.
And see, that's the thing is that spoken word is just like slowed down raps or like
kind of
spaced out
a little
raps.
bit. I guess you can say a little bit. You're just talking like with a lot of energy and just a lot of emotion. You're like,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's crazy how like Queen Sheba, that's who I work with. But I'm 100% sure she raps. And she did rap because you can tell, like, it's
right
with the cadence, like, it's not, it's not just talking. But shoot, I was just wondering though, because you got the voice, you know what I'm saying, for that shit.
Thank you very much,
like,
good man. I've been
you'd
told
be
that.
dope doing that. Like, I work with a couple big names I've done spoken word with.
I'm definitely not opposed to doing it. It's just my main bitch is rapping.
It's rapping, facts. You
think
think being versatile ever made it hard? Made it harder for people to like understand you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like just being able to do so many different, subgenres and, stuff like that.
I'll say my lack of consistency is probably what messed me up. Because if I stayed doing one thing, then that would help people identify or lock in. But
Right.
when I'm, rapping boom bap one day, and then I might want to do some trap or some club because I did come up under Ludacris and DTP, and you look to get discovered or put on, so to speak.
And the bass music too, because you
absolutely
so that bass all stars, all the
I think being versatile, that's what separates you, from
From
other
everybody
artists.
else.
Yeah, from everybody else.
gracias.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
It's not too many people that's on a Ludacris album and an MF Doom album, so
Yeah,
you are
that's
100%
MF Doom.
correct
That's
about
rest
that.
in peace.
I can't
Rest in
stand
peace.
when one
Shout
artist.
out
I
to
can't
MF
stand
Doom.
when an artist is just one way. I like to, I like to see the creativity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
That's what it's all about. You know what I mean? So, when you look at your catalog, what's one project or moment that really represents you the best? What's that one?
It's an album I got right now called Slave Boats with Seatbelts. It's produced by Bronze Nazareth.
Okay.
It's a really dope educational piece. It's informative, like I'm tackling a few quote unquote conspiracy theories or new age theories, if you will, but it's really old age stuff that folks are rediscovering type shit. But then I got an album called Ronald Reagan Sold Crack, and that is really a breakdown
like that.
of how
War on drugs.
exactly, and
Right.
how the inner city communities were plagued and bombarded with this chemical poisonous substance intentionally. So I come at the crack epidemic from a few different ways. One song I rap like I'm Nino Brown.
Right.
One song I have a conversation with myself, and as a crackhead trying to get his friend to try crack for the first time.
Right.
I do a song from the perspective of Pookie, who's in love with crack and addicted to it.
Telling stories
constantly
from different perspectives.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's dope. I
yeah,
like
that's
that.
dope.
That's
That's
dope.
But always to bring back the essence of the hip hop that I was raised on, because as much as I don't want to throw no names out there, as much as I can just rap about just smoking weed over and over again,
Right.
I choose not to do that and give other perspectives of my get some more fruit up out this cornucopia, if you will.
Right.
Okay, I
Right.
like that. So look, Faraz, you've been a part of a lot of major situations, a lot of big records. Have you ever been signed to a major label, or you always been independent?
No, I've always been independent with major affiliation. That's how I always looked at it.
Is that by choice, or because I know the labels had to be coming at you at that time?
Nah, so then see, here's what happened. When everything kicked off, I had signed to Ludacris Music Publishing, but that was not me signing to Disturbing the Peace. All that meant was because I didn't have my publishing company set up, Chris would collect money on my behalf and then pay me for the contribution that I did to whatever project.
Okay.
Damn.
But that was not being signed. I thought it was being signed to Disturbing the Peace, so then that was a part of the disconnect.
But I mean, but the
So
thing-
it was going straight to his pocket, and then he was ranking you off whatever he felt
Yes,
deserved type
yes.
shit.
Well, no, not deserve. It was what.
No, it was what
was
negotiated.
the percentages.
Oh, that you had worked
Right,
out
right.
with him. He was just paying
Yeah.
you kind of like out of his pocket.
Well, no, it's like if you getting checks from your job, but you don't have a bank account,
kind of like you were like an independent contractor.
and then my checks, the checks are mine, but
Right.
just to the way the music was set up, you're gonna collect the check on my behalf
Right.
and then give me my percentage or my money. But I
Right.
didn't have a bank account. Publishing was like having a bank account at
Okay.
the time.
Oh, you didn't have a bank
Oh,
account at
shit.
that time.
I did not have publishing.
They didn't have
Gotcha,
publishing,
gotcha,
right,
gotcha.
right, and that's
right,
what
right.
was like a bank
Yes,
account.
right.
That's where your money goes to from
Yes.
the raps you write.
Right. But at
Fuck.
least he did compensate you for.
Oh no, it was lit.
Right,
It was
right.
lit.
Did that hurt you in the long run? You think a little bit not having a publishing then?
No, what hurt me in the long run was that when Chris switched lawyers after he got signed, it wasn't a 50-50 split.
Okay.
We both did the beat, but I rapped longer. So Chris gave me 75% of the publishing of the song, and he took 25.
Right.
But when the lawyers got the paperwork, they put in me with the 25 and him with the 75. So for years, I'm getting these statements saying that
You said his lawyer did that behind your back?
No. It wasn't behind my back. I'm just saying it's what happened.
Damn.
The numbers got inserted backwards. He got the 75% split and I got the 25.
That's
so
fucked
then
up.
I wasn't receiving the amount of money that I was supposed to receive. And then
Did you ever get compensated for that?
yeah, but it's a long story that goes down to an audit and it happened way after the time. So because it wasn't, you know, just
that sounds kind of crazy a little bit. I
But
can't even lie to you, but
let's get this understood so the viewers, you know how everybody like to put their own narrative.
I watched on the porch.
Come on,
you
with
know,
their own
I went
narrative.
to it on the porch, so you know I already, so.
absolutely.
People like to come up with their own narrative,
Right.
but there was no shady business.
No,
Okay,
to my understanding,
okay.
it wasn't shady business. It was legitimately a misunderstanding the way the paperwork was written or structured.
Gotcha.
Right.
And or even just on some, you know, if you went into somebody's house that was rich, you would grab the richest item in there and assume that it belonged to that rich person. And it's like, no, it actually belonged to the brokest motherfucker that was in the room. But because of the framing of everything, it was I call it a natural mistake to where it's like, oh yeah, it couldn't have been me with the 75%. So they just.
So were you ever just like, damn, man, this shit seem kind of low, man. These payments coming in,
We'll
man.
see
Like, I
another-
don't know, bro. This shit don't seem right now, man.
So as you know, because me and Chris are best friends in my mind, when shit was moving slow, I could always be like, hey man, I'm kind of hurting right now. Could I get a loan?
Gotcha.
And then a receipt or a tab would be calculated on the amount of loans that I would get.
That's dope.
So then at the end of the year, I would get these statements saying I owed Chris $20,000, $50,000,
Okay.
$60,000, $70,000, $80,000. And I was like, hey, Chris, how am I still getting statements saying that I owe you $80,000? Damn. I know I borrowed a couple grand here and there, but how is the
That
money
was
not
supposed to
coming
be
in?
him owing you that.
Yes,
Oh, shit, bro.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking crazy, bro.
absolutely.
Would you sign a deal now at this stage in your career, or would you stay independent? Like, do you feel like that's a day of the past, like, you know, signing record deals with technology and AI?
Well, as anybody who's been married before, they understand that marriage is a business contract. And when you go into it for business as opposed to love, you can manage things a whole lot better.
Damn. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now getting married is a choice. It's not a overwhelming, swept away. It's like, no, what do you bring to the table? Here's what I bring to the table.
Right.
This is what I'm looking to do in this much time, X, Y, and Z. You can properly plan and structure based on your knowledge from the experience of being there before. Or you could be like, hey, man, fuck that. I ain't getting married again. I'm just going to be out here fucking these hoes.
Yeah, that's true, but you know, they also say don't mix business with pleasure either. So, you know, you fucking that business partner, you know, laying in bed, like it's gonna blur them lines.
No. In the realm of there being love.
Right.
And love is attached to emotions. But when you can separate the love to the business to where you know, like, nah, like an album or a song, they're like children. But I have to be able to sell these niggas. So then I have to not care about my children.
Gotcha.
But you have to know that going in is that you don't care about your children.
Gotcha.
Right.
So let me ask you this question: with you being independent, you know, throughout your whole career, artists that are coming up now, do you think, you know, they should sign to a major label, or you think they should stay independent? Because remember, it's a different era when you came up, you know. But so
Totally different era,
totally
bro.
different. So what do you think these artists should do now? Should they just put, you know, well, yeah, let me hear what you got to say.
Well, it really depends on what you negotiate, because that's another thing. There's so many phrases that I heard. You don't get what's fair or what you want. You get what you negotiate.
Right.
So if somebody negotiates the ability to be signed to a label but then still move independent, or they say, I just need you to distribute my product, we're going to handle everything on this end, just, you know.
Right.
And you're just going to get paid for distributing.
Right.
But then, you know, most folks want more than that if they're going to actually make you or put you in arenas that you couldn't get in. They want to be compensated for that. So then that's
why they got them 360 deals.
Yeah, but then, and which is, it seems not fair
as far as 360s go.
From the old school perspective, if I'm used to, you know, if I'm used to getting this much of the pie, now to tell me that I got to break up the pie this way, it seems ridiculous.
Right.
But I always look at the perspective of, you know, pimping and hoeing. If I, you know, I understand it's your vagina, but if I, you know, give you the clothes and get you the makeup and get your hair done right, and then I put you around all the folks that's gonna give you the most for your blowjob, then hey, I'm just saying, you wouldn't have been able to do this or accrue this on your own. So break bread.
Right.
So I understand there needing to be a split, but it's just making sure that it's just legitimate for everybody. But
Fair.
when folks don't have the same self-worth as the next person, then they'll take less.
Right.
And then it'll look crazy, but they don't need as much. They don't want
Even
as
in
much.
the early 2000s, it was still ways of the old world as far as things go now, So when you were coming up, like people were still getting fucked left and right.
Have you ever had a manager?
I had a manager, yeah, but he was my homeboy from high school. So, I think he's a great manager now. He's just not with me.
Gotcha.
He's actually running with Chris.
Right.
But
He's his manager.
nah.
Oh, okay.
But business and managing of business can happen on many different levels and scales.
Do you think that's something that you're missed? Hold on. Do you think that was something you were missing? Is a good manager?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Or just direction.
Yeah, because with your talent, the way you move, your hunger, you know what I'm saying? Like, not saying because you've been in a lot of places. Like you just came back from where were you just at?
I was just in London, UK, and Poland with a Jerobi from Tribe Called Quest. We were screening a Tribe Called Quest documentary and doing a Q&A. Right. And it was my first time overseas. And
but see how you moving around without a manager. So just imagine if you did have a manager at that time. You know what I mean? But yeah.
How'd you like Europe? Yeah, I've been out there.
Oh,
I've been
man.
to London. I've never been to Poland.
Well,
But how was that, man? Was it a
was-
culture shock?
It's mad dope, but it's mainly dope because I'm on this old world buildings and just the whole the whole Tartaria kick, all these old world megalithic structures or the architecture that it can't be duplicated. I ain't say can't, but we're not duplicating
crazy.
it today.
Right.
The same buildings.
You don't see that here because most of the shit's new.
No.
It's
That's what I'm saying. No,
Yeah.
it is here, and that's the issue. Is that our Capitol buildings, our libraries,
like structures.
the buildings is the same architecture. So then that shows the same gang banging. When you a gang, you wear the same colors. So if it's the same architecture, that means it's the same gang.
But it's still a little different being over there and seeing like a building that was built fucking 1,000 years ago.
Oh
type
yeah.
shit. You know what I'm saying?
It was just so many of them back to back.
It's like a different world over there, bro.
We have them here, but they're like
They look a little more modernized. They
No,
don't have
man.
like older. We don't have like fucking castles over here and shit. Like
we
medieval
do, man. That's
castles.
what I'm saying. They're just sporadically spread out. You have to go see them as to where when you go over there, you just see chateaus and shit everywhere.
It's just not normalized, like, you know what I mean, as much. Like you say, they're here, but
They were torn down. Like it would look like over there, but a lot of that shit was torn down.
Native
to where,
Americans is over here with the teepees and shit.
Nah,
like-
see, that's a whole nother conversation we have to dig into.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we going.
that's-
Yeah.
it's all
That's-
good. So listen, enough of the history talk, but it's all good. Shout out to
No.
for you going over there. You know what I'm saying?
No, it was a good look.
That's big.
It was a good
You know what I
look.
mean? So we're about to switch it up. We have this segment we call Bars and Shots.
Okay.
This is Ronald Ozzy's Liquid Gold, the smoothest tasting brandy you'll ever experience. The taste is so incredibly smooth, you could sip it with no chase. But now let's raise the stakes on Bars and Shots and see who can really handle the gold. You're contagious, touch me, baby. Where we recite some bars, and you have two choices. You can either pick the artist or pick the record, right? And you get two chances, you know what I'm saying? And there's no time limit on it. We know when you don't know the shit, you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So if you get it wrong, you got to take a shot.
Okay.
If you get it right, then me and Big Age got to take a shot.
Okay.
And you know we sipping on that brandy contagious Ronald Ozzy Liquid Gold.
Well.
What the hell is going on?
It is very smooth. No, let's get it.
Let's get it. You want to start off first, or you want me to start off, Big Age?
Shit, I'll start it off.
Okay.
Shit, let's go. All right. Got the solar gravitation, so I'm bound to pull it. I gets down like brothers. are found ducking from bullets.
Gun control means using both hands in my land. Pasta news from Stakes is High.
Go ahead and
Ooh,
yeah, that's
De La Soul, we got it.
yeah. So.
Age.
Y'all finna get bent if y'all.
Because I rapped it, I can't help
Age.
it. That's one of my
It
favorite.
It don't matter.
De La
You
Soul
can
songs.
talk it as slow as you got to.
I'm about to.
See,
I'm about to.
Listen, he's a hip hop head.
Right. Yeah, I didn't even. He didn't even let me finish the shit.
I was
like,
trying to dig in the crates, and I was like, okay, I gotta be real fair. I was like, let me go, but he knows.
That's the hardest De La Soul song I
Yeah,
think they've
like,
made.
come on.
Like, that's the hardest De La Soul song for sure.
Like,
That beat is just it's crazy.
The
Yeah,
first
that-
one.
Who was their producer?
I want
Who
to say Jay
produced their
Dilla
shit?
did a bunch of stuff
Jay
on
Dilla?
there.
Jay Dilla did that.
And then
Stakes is high.
yeah, and then on the low, De La be producing a bunch of stuff. They just be quiet about it. And then who else? I know Dilla super snapped on that.
Yeah, we might be fucked, Age.
Man,
If he got that right.
no, yeah, that
Dang.
was a cakewalk.
Okay. You ready?
I might have to take shots with y'all for fun.
Wow.
Yeah, he's about to. Yeah, bruh.
Man, he might
About to.
be the first one to get them all right.
Hey, let me
About
see.
to call a
Huh?
Uber or some
I'll
shit.
take that.
You want to take a shot?
Oh man, I'm gonna line it up just in case I get one wrong.
Just in
Get
case
some
you
of
get
that
one right.
brandy, bro.
How
Okay.
about that?
Yeah. You get a shot.
It's that
going right there.
exclusive.
Oh, that's okay.
Can't even
Okay.
get that shit everywhere, bruh.
So I'm not over.
All right, here goes the next one. Oh my goodness. Damn. I played myself putting these together.
It's okay.
I played myself.
It's okay, y'all.
Damn.
Just pour a little baby shots. Y'all ain't even got to do it.
The rhyme is rugged at the same time sharp. I could swing off anything, even a string of a harp. Just turn it on and start rocking. Mine no introduction till I finish dropping science, no interruption. I kind of messed up. Want to say it again?
It's, so I got
I'll say it again because I kind of stumbled.
okay.
words. Damn, I don't want to say it again. I thought you was good.
No, it's all
All right,
good.
damn, okay. The rhyme is rugged, at the same time sharp. I can swing off anything, even a string of a harp. Just turn it on and start rocking. Mine, no introduction, till I finish dropping science, no interruption.
Sounds like the Jizza.
Uh,
Who is it?
you got one more chance. We gonna
Oh,
be fair.
I do?
Yeah. We're gonna be fair. I don't want to be fair with you because well, you got one more chance.
I'd say 75% of the time when you got to go 3 times, they usually don't.
Yeah, but yeah,
They don't get it.
yeah. I might even give you no help because
No,
I feel like you're gonna knock the next these next ones out.
Buckshot from Black Moon.
Rakim.
Fuck! I promise I was finna say Rakim when I was like, nah.
Check
that's
out my
just too-
melody.
Damn it.
The rhyme is rugged at the same time, Shaw.
It was I can swing off
yeah.
anything, even a string of heart.
That's why-
Yep.
That's
That's
why
why.
right
Yeah,
there. It's
that's
like,
why I
that's
kind
why-
of had to, read it like that. You know what I mean? Say it like that.
No, good job.
Oh yeah. You
Do them all like
Gotta
that.
take a shot.
Shoot
I thought
me.
he was gonna get that one. Yeah, you got the next one, Big Age.
So, all right. I grew up like a regular thug, sold drugs, wasn't proud about it, but this is what I gotta do. I copped the Jordans and felines too, yo. I got the Bo Jacksons, the orange and blue.
I mean, it reeks of Jay-Z, but could you read it one more time?
Got you. I grew up like a regular thug, sold drugs, wasn't proud about it, but this is what I gotta do. I copped the Jordans and felines too. I got the Bo Jacksons, the orange and blue.
I thought he was gonna nail that one.
Nas.
Nope. We give our guests a hint. Should I give him a hint?
No, fuck the hint. I get bent.
Nah, should I give him a hint?
No, Jay-Z would have been my first
As
one,
long
and then Nas was my
As long as
second
it's
one.
not like giving them the answer and that hint, you know what I mean?
Could I say where he's from? Could I say where the artist is from?
City?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, the artist is from Queens.
A lot of,
Yeah, there's a lot.
oh man.
Queens breeds a lot of dope MCs.
No, who is it?
No, you got another chance.
I already said it. My first one was Jay-Z,
Oh,
and then the last one was Nas.
Oh, Nori.
It's
Noriega.
Nori.
Yeah, I grew up like a regular thug, so drugs. Wasn't proud about it. Yeah.
It's wild because after you say the name, I'm like, I had to rock him. I just went away from my intentional thought, but now you got me with the Nori.
You can take you another shot.
Another shot?
Oh, yeah. You got a designated driver?
Well, I got a designated spot to take a nap in.
All right, you want me to get the next one?
Run it.
All right. Okay. Grab the pliers from the channel, fix the hangers on the TV. Rocking each other's pants to school
Wasn't easy. Ghostface?
Damn.
Yay. I don't want to be the only one getting drunk out here. Wait, since this is my last one, we could toast. Since we haven't toasted yet.
Oh, no, that ain't the last one.
No, I'm saying
okay.
this is this
yeah.
is my shot from the last one I got wrong. So I will
good.
use it to match you all's.
That's crazy how he got that one.
He got it. He's that was. So you loved Wu-Tang.
Absolutely.
You love Wu-Tang.
It's all like, nigga. I used to go to school with a stocking mask over half my face until I would make it till third period before I just couldn't wear it no more. But
it's on you, big age.
Mystery of the chess boxing.
All right, here we go. Another victory that can't get with me. So pick a BC date
because your history.
Damn, bruh. Damn, bruh.
That's that Big Daddy K. What's that? Half stepping.
Yeah.
We're the Get
Fresh crew. Yeah.
Damn, bruh. That was
no
too
that
easy.
that was like the
Was
certain
too
punchlines. Like he's known for that punchline to where
easy. Sure, history.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, even with us not, rapping it like how they're rapping it, you really got to be a hip hop head and
to know,
to know it. That's why we came up with the show. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, no, y'all just gave me a great
and the unk too.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to be unk status to know these bars.
And that's why we digged in the crates, because I know you're a hip hop head. Yep. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to make it kind of like, okay,
millennials.
Yeah. So, here you go, big
I'm
H.
finna steal y'all idea.
So it's your next one. Want me to do the next one?
Shit. Oh, you did.
I gotta take a shot because I know the viewers are watching. Oh, he ain't even take a shot. He cheating.
Oh yeah, and which it's in my nature to be nice. Like once I feel like y'all learned
You
y'all
grab
lesson.
this next one. Go
Okay,
ahead.
I grab it. All right, so it's the last one, right? I already know you're gonna get this.
I think y'all up 3-2.
I don't think we lost yet.
Nah, we ain't
We
lost.
undefeated, bro.
Nah, how many? We did all of them, right?
I think we did. Yeah, we did. I did the last one. I did the De La Soul one. You did the Rakim one. I did the Noriega one. You did the
5?
Ghostface.
Yeah, y'all took 3. I took 2.
Damn.
Yeah.
Told you this contagious boy be having you. Okay.
Facts, bro.
Man, all right.
Well.
All right, so let's get back to it. So what's something that you like and dislike about today's artists?
Fudgesicles. All right, look, man. I don't know why I'm like this, but it's real hard for me to yell at the fruit of a tree when I know the roots. So as long as we are talking about the roots of a situation, then it makes the most sense. But this whole thinking that the problem is with the fruit, it's like, no, the fruit only came from the tree and the tree only came from the roots and the root sprouted from a seed.
Right.
What seed was planted that got us the fruit that we have today?
Okay.
So from that perspective, I mean, you could say it's our fault because we the old heads or the elders in the game that
Right now,
we led by example, and this is the example that they follow. But at the same time, let's not act like Fred Hampton wasn't infiltrated by somebody inside the camp. Like, let's not act like
same with Malcolm X, bro.
Yeah, man, let's not act like that we are victims of our own devices so much as something was inserted to intentionally cause dissent.
Right.
Amongst the ranks and do the damage. So I can't be mad at the fruit though without acknowledging really where it come from. And if we're gonna call a spade, we have to look at the fact that we haven't necessarily been participating in a music field that has allowed us to be who we are unconditionally. Right. There's been a constant cultivating or rearing or shifting or guiding and influencing, and a lot of where this influence comes from is from sources that do not have our best interests at heart.
Right.
So
what's something you think the culture's missing from today's game, like
Ooh, a bunch of me's talking like this.
right,
A bunch
balance of it, right?
Yep.
Because we had gangster music back in the '90s and shit, but it was still Nas on the charts, and you know what I
Absolutely.
mean. The De La Souls was on the charts too. It wasn't just one.
I do
Just you know what I
I
mean. Like,
do
there's no
you-
balance right now.
I'll do you one better. Even without the balance, we all in the same gang.
Right.
And we had
shit.
self-destruction.
Yep.
There is not a large group of people that we do honor coming together to show that they stand for one thing in solidarity.
Right.
Everybody's divided. Everybody got a different view on.
There's no aging gracefully in hip hop and rap either, like there is the other genres. Like, you
Where-
know, the other genres,
Once
Rolling
again.
Stones gonna get love.
Yeah.
Like wherever they go, you know what I mean? Us, you know, they like, man, them niggas
I hate
old.
the
Nobody
fact-
wanna hear them old ass niggas.
I hate
man.
the fact that they do put a age limit, you know what I mean, on it, because I feel like it doesn't matter how old you are. You
Right.
got it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You should
But-
still be able to, you know what I mean, do it, you know what I mean? So
But they put an
that's
age
corny.
limit on it because once we get wisdom, then we can disrupt the control system. And they don't want the control to be there, so they're going to always pit the young against the old.
but I
'cause
feel
once-
like
There's still a lane though, because you got like
Oh, there's
people like
always
the
a lane.
Clips,
Yeah,
you know,
there's
they're
always a
winning
lane.
Grammys,
Yeah.
Killer Mike,
there's always a lane.
winning Grammys,
Right.
you know what
Yeah.
I mean? So
I just think it's corny when the older cat tries to be like the younger
Sound like
cat.
the young
Yeah,
guys.
Just be
They
yourself.
don't age
Yeah.
gracefully.
Because I wouldn't want the younger cat to try to be like the older cat. You know what I'm saying?
because we're like, we already heard
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
We just
So
go
it's
listen
like,
to the shit
yeah.
that was
Amen.
made.
But don't put a
you know?
don't put an age limit or restriction like, oh, because you're 40 or you're 38.
But
or
it takes
or you're
both.
50, you can't do this.
Both sides
You
though,
can't
because
do
a
this
lot of
anymore.
people our age too are also stuck in their, their
Right.
ways, and they're real, snobbish when it comes to the newer generation
I mean,
and the artists. We sit up there, we argue about that shit all the
that's
time
cool.
at Patch,
That
bro.
you could be stuck in your own ways, but what I'm saying is there shouldn't be an age limit on it. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're a
Absolutely.
40-year-old rapper and you're dope and you have a audience, you know what I'm saying? Then shit, that's the audience that you need to be targeting. You know what I mean? So don't say, okay, he's 50, he got a dope record, but look down on him. Nah, if that nigga's dope, give him a chance. You know what I'm saying? Because it's somebody that may like him.
I mean, they got other genres. Think about like Boots on the Ground, like
Exactly.
that. What is it? I forgot the genre of it. It's
You know what I'm saying?
like
Southern
soul.
Soul.
Southern Soul. That's it.
Right.
I was just working. Yeah. It was and a lot of that music is geared towards the older crowd too, and
So
they're making a lot
Yeah,
of
not to
money.
cut you off. Go ahead.
No, it's all good. It's just about us reframing our mind state because it's more 40 and 50-year-olds in hip hop than it's ever been before.
Right.
That's
so
true. That's true.
To be able to just have to impart this knowledge in the music, or not necessarily, we're supposed to know who we are by 40 and 50.
Exactly.
And when we
Right.
know who we are, we can give better examples for the
Right.
younger generation to see, because once again, they removed the father from the household.
Right.
So it's harder for a man to see how a man's supposed to be when there's no legitimate
That
man.
Willie Lynch theory.
Right. It directly there. Even like I had a father in the house, and my mother still did certain things to make sure I was around other men to get the necessary lessons
That you weren't getting at home.
I mean, yeah, because the whole African proverb of "it takes a village" is I'm gonna take this baby, I'm gonna pass it around because it's not gonna get everything it needs to know in this house.
Right.
It's gonna get something else extra in this house. It's gonna get something else, and then you pass the baby all around.
Right.
And by the time you get back, the baby is better than the parents are. That's how the your seed actually becomes better than
I never thought about it like that. That's crazy.
Hey man,
I never thought about it like that.
as long as we can shift our perspective or get the platform to do that, which is like another thing what you're saying. Like I could pick up a guitar at 60 years old, master it into, not master it, but just get really
Especially
good at 2
these
years.
days, bro.
Yeah,
For
and
real.
it's not a problem.
YouTube.
But if a 60-year-old starts rapping now, depending on who they are,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's corny. So, for us, what's the from your perspective, what's the key to longevity?
Man, knowledge of self, and then knowledge of self will get everybody in tune with the creator, with infinite intelligence, with cosmic consciousness, with source energy. Everybody run low on energy, but then it's like, where does the energy come from? Jesus said the kingdom of heaven was within, but everybody keep trying to get to heaven through exterior sources. The reason why Jesus sat 40 days or in the wilderness or by himself was because the kingdom of heaven is within, and you only get there through solitude. So ultimately, we're going to have to learn to cut a bunch of shit off and block a bunch of shit out in order to go within. And everything is set up and designed for us to look for salvation outside of ourselves. And we will forever play ourselves by doing that.
That's in just about everything you hear too. That's one of the key, whether it's the laws of attraction, Christianity, like it's always cut out distractions and you're down.
You're deep to me.
Get to where you need to go to.
Gracias.
Are you a philosopher? Yes.
Hey.
I think very deeply.
The very first tape that I had was By Any Means Necessary.
Karis one.
BDP.
Come on.
Exactly.
Down
That's
Productions.
my shit. Come on.
And it wasn't, I didn't buy it.
Right.
My sisters had it through the,
Classic.
the
Come on.
Columbia
I met
House.
KRS One a couple times up at Patch,
me
bro.
too. I told
That
you.
was a crazy
That was
ass.
my shit.
Yeah, that was
I
wild.
knew a drug dealer by the name of Peter. Had to bust him down with my 9mm. Come on, what
Yeah,
out
that
of
shit's
day?
fire.
What out of day? Hey,
man.
listen to my 9mm go bang.
KRS One is my, like always.
That's a lot of people's goats. I know that was my dad's goat. Like KRS One.
Karis One is
Like,
a
for
beast.
real.
And once again, we're not going to act like current news doesn't matter when we reevaluating things. So in the realm of people saying crazy shit or the wrong shit or standing on the wrong platform or dying on the hill they probably shouldn't be on, it does not take away from the fact that us as individuals, we got to learn to get the meat and then discard the fat and the bones. And it's going to be that with every situation. And no one is perfect overall, but when you weigh out the pros and the cons, as long as you're getting the lessons that you need to get so you could be better individually, then that's all that matters. Because, Africa Bambaataa touch kids, apparently. So it's just...
Can't believe he went out like that.
I mean,
bruh.
but once again...
Allegedly.
We don't know
I mean, you
what
can't
we
still
don't
listen
know.
to Michael Jackson
Allegedly.
and not listen to African Bambaataa either.
Rest in peace, African
And then
Bambaataa.
that's why I wonder if Africa Bambaataa had the money that Michael Jackson had with the
He
store.
died, right?
Rest in peace to Africa
Well,
Bambaataa.
they both have transitioned.
I don't know.
Listen-
I can't say that if he
listen,
touched
Four
some
Eyes.
kids.
I want to thank you for coming to the show, but I want you to end the show with whatever you want to end it with, because you've been dropping some knowledge.
Oh man, thank you for the opportunity to do so. I love the platform you brothers have created, and
Thank
we
you.
need more
Appreciate it,
camaraderie
man.
like this.
Thanks for coming
amongst
on, man.
ourselves. And, yeah. Please keep up the good work.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate that, my boy.
I mean, without
Just give the viewers, because you've been dropping so much knowledge, and just give them anything you want to, like a verse that we haven't heard, a song. Just close it out with it, man.
Oh, you want a nigga to rap?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I got so many verses on my IG page. Check me out, 4 Eyes on Instagram. That's the number. 4IZE Raps. That's
Okay.
4 Eyes Raps.
Okay.
Or just type 4IZE in
Okay.
whatever the fuck. And
Right.
a bunch of good shit will pop up.
That's another word saying, nigga, I ain't trying to rap no more. I gave y'all 16 already.
I mean,
Anything else, man? Y'all gonna have to cut a check, man.
Now he said it's on my page, nigga.
Right.
no, I'm not opposed to it
Nah, it's
because
all good,
it's all
man.
about entertainment, man.
Nah, it's all good, man. Hey, Four Eyes, man, I appreciate you for coming to the show, man. And tell the viewers anything that they should be looking for? You just came back from out the country, so.
I mean, the main thing is I dropped 4 albums last year.
Okay.
I'm about to go on a run this summer, so just be looking out for a series of songs. But right now we got Ronald Reagan Soul Cracked. That's streaming everywhere.
I gotta go check that out. I just like the name
Man.
of it.
Yeah,
I gotta
right.
go check
You
it
know that shit gonna be
out.
deep.
I know.
Yeah.
Slave Boats with Seatbelts.
Okay.
I got songs about the Antarctica Ice Wall, Admiral Byrd. I got songs about Berenstain, Mandela Effect. I got songs about Mansa Musa.
Slave ships with seatbelts. That's
Right,
crazy.
yeah,
That sticks.
Yeah, I
like that's
know.
I'm sitting here
Right.
like visualizing shit.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, man, you got to assume that the slave master would have wanted the slaves to be
Right.
safe when he was transporting them across all that water. So it should be seatbelts on these slave boats if we ever see one, because there are no slave boats and no museums for us to actually look at. So I assume that if I did see a slave boat, it would have a seatbelt on it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so it's a wrap, ladies and gents. Another episode of His Ear for Music podcast. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and don't be a hater all your life.
Don't do it.
4 Eyes, Big Age, Chubbs.
Sir.
Rummy the Beast.
Well,
Yeah.
Andy Adam.
Go.
Fuego. Ronald Isley. Liquid Gold. Contagious.
Smooth, man.
What is it?
Yes,
Wait till y'all
sir.
get y'all hands on some of this.
Yes,
Tell you
sir.
right now.
Fuego, fuego.